So today there's just one lonely little dice. Dice? Die? Well, however you say it, as soon as we roll it, we get some money. $6 on a 6, $6 on another 6, we win. Because we can buy a second one now and then start rolling that to get even more money. It's not gambling because we're guaranteed the money this time. So we can just keep buying more and more dice until we can eventually unlock dark matter. No idea what that means, and this is feeling like it's escalating pretty quickly, but not quickly enough. We need more dice until we can get up to 10 dice, and now things are looking a lot better. Already we have $100, which is good for, a few more dice. So many dice now, it's hard to keep them rolling all the time. They're not even rolling, they're just like flipping, and even then it's just like rotating the PNG, whatever this is. Well, it's making money, so I won't look too far into it. And we also have some upgrades over here that we can improve the dice income by +1 for $300. Ugh, there goes all of our money. But now when we roll things like a 6, we get a 7. The 6-7, you can't escape it. Well, at least we can move past it by improving the income even more. And just filling up more dice, so wherever we go with the mouse, there's always a dice there, kind of. There's always a die there, there's always a dice there. Don't worry about it. So we can pretty quickly get back up to $500, which is good for more dice. We actually have half of the dice that we're allowed to have. And this is already a lot to keep track of. Like, how am I supposed to keep all these rolling? It's like I'm focusing over here because there's a lot of dice, but then, oh look, there's some way over here in the corner. What are you doing over there, huh? They're not cool enough to be with the rest of these dice. Thankfully, we can just focus over here, and then we get up to $1,000. So now we can just get dark matter, which, whoop, okay, just zips over there. And we get dark matter whenever we roll dice. I see. What kind of dice are these that they're generating dark matter? And the skill tree is also glowing, so we have an upgrade that we can get. Extra overall income, and we use the dark matter to purchase that. There's a skill tree. So we don't have to worry about spending money to improve the income. We just spend dark matter somewhere. And we can do that again, but we can also get more dice rolling speed, which I think I appreciate, even if it's only 5% faster. And we'll make sure to keep increasing the income. So with all of these dice, it's actually really easy to get up to 100 dark matter, which is enough to have more buyable dice limits. Why don't we get some overall income multiplier increasing as well? And whoa, that expanded a lot more things. Can we get like an auto roller yet? Well, here, let's just increase the income there, the just income, and then get more just dice so we can get more just dark matter. I don't know if it's just dark matter, but it's certainly something. But we're actually getting $12 rolling a 6, so I think our income is kind of doubled. Okay, we're getting $6 on 1, so the math isn't quite there, but it's certainly a lot better than what we had going before. Oh, that's what these are. Extra income when we roll numbers. Well, we can get one of those on rolling a 6, and then 5. So that should be happening pretty frequently, and sure enough, I'm seeing a lot of 13s from rolling a 6. Well, let's also see how many more dice we can get here. We're like 12 short of the maximum. So there is certainly a lot more dark matter flying out. There is this one that rolls random dice on the roll completion, which is a little expensive, but I think we can roll enough dice to get there pretty quickly. But we can also increase the cursor area, which I think is gonna be a lot better right now. Ooh, helper hand, that sounds like a better thing. So now we have a little bit of an area where we don't need to be directly over the dice to roll them. And look at just how much more money we're making here too, up to 4,000? We might be able to max out the dice that we can buy. Oh, it feels so much nicer when we don't have to be exact. So even though we spent all of that dark matter, we're already up to 500, 600. Now we can get the random dice roll completion thing. So when dice roll here, there's a chance that another one will immediately roll. And, oh, yeah, you see it a little bit. It's not quite the helper hand, whatever that is, but it's certainly better. So now we're actually at the maximum, 50 dice. At least the maximum before this. But let's get back up to 400 dark matter because now we can actually increase the dark matter gained. So there's a lot more dark matter little dots flying out. Oh, and there's actually an upgrade here to increase the area. I like that a lot better. And it's really easy for us to get the amount of money needed to upgrade that even further because there's a whole lot of yellow numbers flying out and a whole lot of dark matter. We have over 1,000. So we can get the helper hand. Ooh, and 10% chance of rolling for higher number? Sure, get that a few times. So, helper hand. We have to buy it. Do that. All right, so now he's just going out there, finding a dice, flipping it, and then has to wait a little bit. Well, hopefully we don't end up rolling whatever one he's going for. Oh, yep, we just did, so we quickly had to backpedal. But we can also buy a lot more helper hands. Now this is starting to become a little bit automated. So we just build up a bit more dark matter, and now we can actually get better recovery speed for the helper hands. And now we have 5 helper hands. If these pair up with a chance for the dice to roll another die when they're done rolling, then that's gonna be a lot better. And now we have 1800 dark matter, so we can actually get bronze dice for double income, which of course is its own purchasing thing, but we can get 3 of them right away. Oh wait, that's the bronze income. The bronze dice are here. So they get 16 on a 5, and then if one of them rolls a 6, that's 18. Beautiful. Give me more of those. A lot more of those. Is there enough happening on the screen yet? I don't think there's enough happening on the screen yet. More dark matter, and more chance of rolling dice on roll completion. And then more bronze dice, which we can also have 50 of. And we can have 50 helper hands at the maximum too. We should also probably keep increasing the area size, just so there is way more rolling happening, which we actually almost have maxed out already. And just like that, our area size is as big as it can get, and that is looking very sizable. Can roll lots of dice with this, and get like just shy of 4,000 dark matter. Maybe we should use that, like a chance to roll the current dice again. So when a roll is done, it could be a random dice or the same one. And we should probably max out the overall income as soon as we can. Ooh, and get more maximum buyable cursor area upgrades. And then more overall income for the bronze dice. Oh, and the bronze dice have their own upgrades for all of that. Let's get more chance of rolling a higher number, and then keep boosting the 6s, because those give us the most. Earning $24 at a time on the bronze dice rolling a 6, I think. And we can also just increase the area size even more, and probably work on improving the overall income, just so we can buy more helper hands and bronze dice. So now we have 10 helper hands, and half of the bronze dice that we can buy right now. And then we can keep boosting the bronze income by +2 every time. And now we have reached the new maximum for area size. Would be nice if all the helper hands got this area size as well, but at least for now we have free reign to a lot of upgrade nodes. Like more general income to all dice, unlocks chance of doubling the income, get that as soon as possible, and we should make sure to keep increasing the amount of dark matter we get, which is just sending out so much more already. Is this gonna destroy the universe? Is that the end goal? Rolling enough dice to destroy the universe? In that case, we're gonna need a lot more dice. Maybe this is why they tell you gambling is bad. Every time you roll a dice, a little bit of dark matter gets released. But is it really all that bad though? Because I mean, look at how much money we're making, 40,000? We can get really close to maxing out the bronze dice. And we can actually unlock silver dice now for 3 times the income, and reduce the cooldown of the helper hands a little bit. Speaking of, we should get more of those, and start to buy some silver dice, which it's really hard to tell those from the just dice, kind of. But we can stay focused on those, because those are earning upwards of almost $30. There's also all these bronze dice that are just tucked down in the corner. That's a good fountain of money right there. Just stay focused on them. So now that is 50 bronze dice, which means we have over 100 dice on the field now. And we can add a 10% general multiplier to all dice, and get more dark matter out of them, and more rolling speed, a lot more rolling speed, as if this wasn't crazy enough. Although there is an idle mode that we can get. How good is that? More duration? Sure. So we just do this, and the circle moves on its own. Can we do both? No, we can't do both, and then the circle gets tired after a little bit. That also is not really that fast. Well, I guess we can upgrade the speed, but I don't think the idle is quite there yet. Now we should continue getting more helper hands, which we can get quite a few of. Up to 31 helper hands. Look at all of them running around there. Skipping right over dice because there's one that they are just locked in on. And we can help them move a little faster as well, and get more overall income for the bronze dice because we have so many, and then a few more helper hands, and a little bit more income on the just dice so they can keep up with the bronze and the silver dice a little bit better, which I do see some numbers floating up there are like 34, 31, 52? I just saw a 52. Is that from the bronze dice or the silver ones? I think that's from the bronze dice. It's from something, all right, but I'm kind of worried that, yeah, the bronze dice have their own rolls for the like 5, 6, and 4, all those numbers. Oh, and they also have their own chances to roll on completion. I thought this was gonna affect all of them. Apparently not. Oh, unlocks chance of rolling lower ranked dice on collision. I like that. So the bronze dice have a chance to start a roll on the just dice. Even more crazy rolling shenanigans. And now we can max out the just income of the just dice, the plain old boring ones, which are still doing quite a bit. And now we can max out the amount of dark matter we gain from dice. So there's even more little black dots on the screen, and not just the ones on the dice. I also just realized we have over $100,000. More helper hands. Can we get the maximum? Oh, just shy of it. Just a little bit more, and there's 50 helper hands, all going at once. Pretty steady rolling there. And then we can turn on idle mode to just let the circle do its own thing, which we should probably see about upgrading the amount of times we can buy that size. So that's at the maximum. Oh, and there's more dark matter gain from the bronze dice. Hold on, so are the bronze dice only giving 1? Oh yeah, the bronze dice are only giving 1. Well, that's a problem. Oh, I also just realized that the max buyable thing was attached to the silver dice, not the bronze one. Well, we can do that too. So let's switch off idle mode, earn up a whole bunch of money, 100,000 money or so, and then see how many we can buy of the area size. Only 5. Wow, that's getting expensive. We can't really keep up buying too many of those, but we still have enough money to increase the bronze income. And we're getting 20,000 dark matter in a matter of minutes. So now we can improve the amount of dark matter even more, and improve the recovery time of the helper hands as well as their speed. Get some of those income bonuses when rolling a 6 on these other dice, which this one is overall income. Have we bought that here? Now there's the overall thing, so we can start to buy those for the silver dice. What the? Cards? Chance to shoot projectile. Oh, this is getting even crazier. Can it be crazy enough to max out the bronze income? Yes, it is. And I think it's about time we got more silver dice because we can buy a lot with the money that we have. So much so, it's really hard to just see all of the dice at once. And some of the dice are earning $50 at a time. And more than that. Can we max out the silver dice? No, but we can get 10 short of it, and we can boost the silver income quite a bit. So there's dice earning almost $100. Oh, I suppose we should do something with all this dark matter, huh? There's a projectiles from the silver dice. Chance of projectile pierce? Sure. So when the silver dice roll, there should occasionally be a projectile. Not that I'll really be able to see it probably because there is just so much going on. I think I see projectiles going out. Oh yeah, there was one. Went straight to a card and made it roll. That is way better. Get more silver dice to make that happen. And get some more dark matter from the silver dice. And then more overall income from them because that increases 10 at a time. So now dice are earning $100 at a time. So it's really easy to get enough to just keep buying the silver dice, and now we have 150 dice total on the screen. That is wild. So we can add a little bit more extra income to just dice because that's only 1. Get a few more buyable helper hands, and just buy a whole bunch of those because we have a lot of dice to keep up with now. So now we have a nice amount of helper hands. I think we'll just let them play a bit because we have a lot of dark matter to spend yet again. For the bronze chance to have a chance of 100% extra income, which we haven't done for the just dice yet. We probably should. Oh, and right down here we can get gold dice. We need more dark matter again and more area increase, which is a large area now. Just a minute or two later, and there's the gold dice unlocked. Oh, and there's even crazier dice from there. But immediately we can get more overall income to the golden dice. And those cost 3,000 initially. We can still buy a few of those. And by a few, I mean 20 of them. So, wow, there's just so many numbers. And all those numbers added together help us get to the new maximum area increase, which is just a large size. I think the item mode will have a much better time with this, although it's still not terribly fast. Plus there's also new cursor area sizes that we can unlock, and more overall income to silver dice. All right, I think we need to start getting more helper hands, which are looking a lot better now. They're pretty quick, and they don't spend terribly long in recovery, which helps when we have 80 of them. And here, more overall income to bronze dice, chance for the silver dice to roll lower rank, max out the overall income of bronze dice, and then more overall multiplier to them as well. And then the roll current dice again chance for the bronze dice, and the gold dice can make a combo and gain extra multiplier when rolled consecutively the same number under 1 second. That's pretty quick. Oh, but some of them do get the combo going. Although it still really isn't enough time to bank on it. But it looks like some of them actually do get there, because I just saw some that had 0.10 and 0.15. Although it's so quick, I don't know how easy it is for you guys to see that. So at least we can up the amount of time required to make the combo, an extra second and a half. So now there's an extra 2 seconds required to make the combo. That should help them build up pretty nicely. But of course they do have to roll the same number, which the odds of that are pretty weird. Although it would help if we gave them a bunch of chances to roll for higher number, which should mean that there's better chance of them rolling a 6. And look at that, we have $1 million just from rolling dice. I couldn't even tell you how much we get per thing, but I see numbers that are nearing 200 and actually surpassing 200. So all of this money that we get just from rolling insane amounts of dice lets us have 200 dice on screen, all rolling at whatever time and generating so much dark matter out of it. So much so that we actually can afford the emerald dice for 5 times income. And then there's even crazier dice from there. I don't know how many more upgrades there possibly can be, but this is getting pretty crazy. But I'd say the fact that we can generate $1 million just like that means we did pretty well today. So I hope you guys enjoy this video of Incredicer, and if there is an end to this madness and you want to see it, then be sure to let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and sub to Intern.